around 5:30 p.m. Group is still pretty tiny. So I go counter-clockwise this time. It's pretty bizarre. A guy wanting to get into a fight.
Why not? You can do it though.
So much of that around shop. At least later on. Yeah, it seems like a higher number of police at the west entrance where all the protesters are, but it seems like they're staying proportional to the number of protesters. Maintaining that same spot there. Seems like the perimeter is still up. Kind of curious to see what the upper park looks like with where the tent camp used to be. Sex shop is open. Oh, it's a pretty cool car. If you see police giving a little wave at me, it's because I'm kind of giving them a little wave as I walk by. They placed the barriers closer to the police precinct put a chain link fence on top of them. Seeing that. See, that to me seems like art right there. But that to me seems like graffiti. It's a fine line. The line that exists in my mind. Seems like there's quite a few police just sort of milling about outside the precinct down there. I know those guys have got to be making so much overtime. Guys and gals. Something I learned about police departments is that they do affirmative action, meaning they want to maintain, I don't know the specific statistics on SPD, Seattle Police Departments, but very commonly police departments maintain a ratio that mirrors the population. Peek down there. Still got the ports up on the windows. See if I can get a peek down there. I can't really see it. Hey, random question. Do you know if they're going to leave the garden down there, or are they taking that down too?
That's like a Parks and Recreation.
Okay. I'll ask one of those guys if I see him.
Yeah.
Thank you. That makes sense. I think there is that one spot where I can see the garden over on the other side by the school. That's just a hard for me to get my mind around that. Thinking of police as a uniform group without any nuance, or police officers having any individual qualities because of the systemic racism thing. Seems like I mean, I've talked to people, and there's a lot of different opinions. One thing I've noticed is it seems like all the protesters are consolidated on the west entrance to what used to be the CHOP. There's no discussion happening there. But all the other entrances I've just observed, just people having casual conversations with police officers. My dog was checking out my gimbal. Yeah, so if I see a Parks and Rec guy, I'll ask him about the garden plans. Because I would love if they kept that. Or just made that a thing, community garden down there. I've seen that happen in other places. And seems great. Curious to see what happens over time. Curious to see the, because I saw him pressure washing off all the graffiti on some of the park stuff. One thing I've seen towns try is a designated spot for that. I remember my hometown had a big factory by the community college. And that was the designated spot, but then there was a business by there, business got broken into, and then they put a fence around it. Oh yeah, see that? I don't know what that is called, that wall right there. That thing used to be covered, and now it's, you can't even tell there was anything on it. Yeah, there's so many apartments going up, like that one, that one, that one, that one, and there's another one over there. Just new construction. That police officer was pretty. There's the, what do you call that? Caltrain? It's a train that goes from here all the way to the airport, which is south of San Francisco. I think you get on there and you're at the airport in like 40 or 50 minutes. And that's a SeaTac. So you go from there to like anywhere. That's a huge airport. Opportunity to get a job, it's got some travel, check out some places. There's some other places for work. Not weird, just you know, you go to another place different like social rules and different language and different conventions, and it makes you notice all the conventions in your spot that you just took for granted. And it's like travel can be expensive, but not if an employer's paying for it. So like one thing you can typically do is when you go into a place for work, and it helps to get into a big company that's got like lots of offices everywhere. But you go to a place for like a work trip for like a week or whatever, and you stay for 2 weeks, and then you just, you know, you pay for your own stuff after you're done with the work part, but work pays for the flights. So that's a way to get travel cheap. Like, just got to get a passport, which is $100 or something like that, which you got to renew every now and then. Those are annoying to renew because in order to get a new one, you have to mail them your old one, and then while that process is happening, you don't have a passport. So you gotta kind of time that. Do it when it's convenient, because they expire, and they have a very long expiration. So this one over here. Everything out of here, and I see garden. Awesome. Cool.
You know, but those conversations can't really happen, right? Now, how do you have that, right? I don't know. How's it going?
Pretty good.
It's weird because, like,
Hey, I'm so happy they left the garden.
I know.
It's all still there. It's like, yes.
The Parks and Rec has said that they're not going to mess with it.
Oh, sweet.
I work for Parks and Rec.
Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Parks and Rec guy. So they're leaving the garden. So I don't know. Maybe I'll keep Earthworm going. You know, if there's enough interest in garden updates periodically. Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. Thanks. Makes me feel good to be hot. All right, yeah, zero tents. Still some graffiti. Aren't temporarily closed. Yeah, so I guess it's all up to Parks and Rec. It's the SDOT, Seattle Department of Transportation, which is taking care of all the barriers and things, and I guess it's Parks and Rec, which is figuring out what to do going forward. Protest area over here. Bike almost broke out when I was walking up over here. like shit like that and people like that, which is why it seems like people weren't liking the chop. Alright, that's the thumbnail.
Chill last night, though.
Should we put it there then? Or underneath? Underneath, yeah.
Yeah, that's relatively, that's very few people. Alright. That reminds me of the one over on the, oh, used to be on that entrance there. Well, yeah, I guess I'll check back in later. I was walking and I heard something. Something sounds really familiar, but not in a spot where I'm used to hearing it. Oh, nice. Hey, you. About a block away over there is the protest, tiny protest. And yeah, Video feels complete now. Talk to you guys next time.